Hey everyone, this is a video of me showing 15% tint. I do have factory tint that I put 15 over, so it might be like 13 or 14%. Basically the same thing. It's going to give you the general idea of what you're doing if you put this on your car. I had 35 before, and it was nice, but during the day you could still just see right through the car, and it just didn't have that cool, sleek. I just love the look of dark tint. I did not go for 5% because I have a narrow driveway and I have to back into a fairly narrow garage, and it's, you know, because there's two vehicles in it, one of which is a big van, so the whole driveway is narrow, then you have to make a sharp turn to go in. You can't see shit at night. I have trouble seeing with 15, and I just kind of knew that 5%, it just would have been more of a pain in the ass than what it would have been worth in my eyes. So here's what it looks like when you walk up to the car with a flashlight. The light just reflects back. You can't see inside the car. You know, stepping back at night, 15% looks like limo, just about. You know, you can still kind of sort of see like the gauge cluster and stuff, but you can't see anybody that's in the car. You can only see lights that are in the car. So, you know, it's basically like limo for people that still want to have some nighttime visibility. That's basically just the way I'd say it. But yeah, I'm going to show real quick kind of what it's like sitting in the car and trying to see out. It's a little easier to see in person. The camera's not going to pick up everything as good. Alright, so I turned my flash off because the flash was just reflecting back and making it hard to see. My windshield's not tinted. I don't know if I said that before, so just as a point of reference. Second, you look to the side. You can still see the lights from this building. You can kind of sort of see the building, but it's easier to see in person. This looks a little darker than it is from the inside of the car. It's not the hardest thing in the world. Mainly, the issue is with this tint, you know, when you're driving, and I'll show what it's like driving. I don't know how well the camera will pick it up, but basically, if you're driving along, and I'll drive around some curbs and stuff so that I can try to get you guys a general idea of what it's like. See, like, there's a curb when you're coming up on it. I can still see it in person. It does not pick up through the phone. That kind of sucks. But yeah, you can still see it. It's just kind of hard to see. It's kind of like wearing sunglasses while driving. The main issue with this tint is trying to back up with your mirrors at night when it's really dark. That right there is a challenge. You might have to roll your window down. I know sometimes I have to. But yeah, like I said, I definitely would recommend this tint to anybody that wants limo, but is afraid that they won't be able to see at night. I will recommend it to them. If you're somebody that does not have the greatest eyesight ever, or if your eyes get tired easy, or if you have a job where you're, you know, welding a lot and your eyes are tired at the end of the day, I probably would not go 15. I probably would go 20 to 25. That's just my recommendation. You know, don't just take my word for it. You know, look at some other people's videos, do some more research on it yourself. As you can tell, now that I'm closer to the building that has lights, you know, you can see it pretty good. Out of the back of the car, you can see. Yeah, overall, I really like this tint. It's my favorite shade that I've ever put on this car, and well, basically it's my favorite shade that this car has ever had, because before it had 35%, then I stripped it off because it was kind of starting to peel. Then it just had the factory tint, and then I put the 15% on, and yeah, quite honestly, I think I'm just gonna go with 15 from now on when I do cars. But yeah, that's just me. If you guys have any more questions about the tint, you know, feel free to message me about any of that. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. And thanks for taking the time out of your day to waste it on my crappy video. And a video's never complete unless you do at least one poll. So